Welcome to Synagogues of New Jersey, Part 11. In this episode, we start out in Flemington, which is a borough in Hunterdon County and a population of about 4,700. Due to how it's situated, we can only give you an overhead shot of the Flemington Jewish Community Center. Its rabbi is Jacob Malki, who was born in Egypt. He is considered an interim rabbi and has been there for a little more than a year. This congregation was founded in 1926. Its current site was completed in February of 2006. This conservative affiliated synagogue has Friday evening and Saturday morning Shabbat services, as well as a Sunday morning minyan, and a weekday minyan is available upon request. Shown here is Or Chadash, a Reform congregation. In English, this means New Light. Joseph M. Foreman has been its rabbi since 2006. The congregation moved to this location in the summer of 2000, but it's been around since the late 1980s. Shabbat services are held on Friday evenings. There is a Saturday service when there is a bar or bat mitzvah celebration. We move over to Fort Lee, which is right across the Hudson River from Manhattan's west side. It has about 35,000 residents, and there's a Chabad house as shown here. Rabbi Meir Konakov is its director. Rabbi Konakov established this location in 1996. Besides Shabbat services, there is also a daily morning minyan. There is also the Jewish Community Center of Fort Lee, known as well as Gesher Shalom. It's a conservative affiliated congregation. Kenneth Stern is the rabbi, and Paul Zim of the famous Zim Cantor family enhances the liturgy. Services are held on a daily basis, both morning and evenings. This congregation was founded in 1950. Still in Fort Lee, we're going to look at first an older view of the Young Israel congregation. Zev Goldberg has been its rabbi since 2014. Neil Winkler is rabbi emeritus. The congregation started out in the early 1970s. It has over 120 member families. At this same location, a new, more improved building was erected in 2013 as shown here. The congregation has services both in the morning and evening on a daily basis. And as we earlier said, Fort Lee is right across the Hudson River from Manhattan. And you may have noticed a glimpse of the George Washington Bridge. So we're going to take a more panoramic view. And one day somebody will explain to a non-New Yorker why they only charge tolls one direction on this bridge. Our next stop is in Franklin Lakes, which is in Bergen County of New Jersey, County. And hidden among all these trees is the ubiquitous Chabad house of Northwest Bergen County. Rabbi Chanoch Kaplan is its director. It was established in August of 2000. There is a Saturday morning Shabbat service. And this is Barnert Temple, which is a Reform congregation. There are both Friday evening and Saturday morning Shabbat services. Elise Frischman is the rabbi, and Rachel Steiner is her assistant. The synagogue is also known as Congregation B'nai Yeshurun, and they claim to have been in operation since 1847. It started out Orthodox and switched to Reform in 1860 and moved to Franklin Lakes in 1987. The final stop on this tour is Temple Emmanuel, a conservative affiliated synagogue. If it wasn't for the menorah in front, one would think that it's a church. Joseph H. Prauser has been its rabbi since 2012. Shabbat services are held on Saturday mornings and also on Friday evenings, but only 3 times a month. Other services are held upon request. This congregation began in 1906 in Paterson, New Jersey. Near the end of the 1980s, it merged with the Oakland Jewish Community Center, and by 1995, the congregation saw the handwriting on the wall and realized it was time to move to a different location, which ended up being Franklin Lakes. It purchased this former church building in 2008. There are more synagogues in the state of New Jersey to be checked out. So, bye for now and see you real soon.